Nobody plans to end up regretting their life, and yet most people do. So today we're doing something different. Instead of asking how to build a life you'll be proud of, we're going to reverse engineer the opposite question. What actually causes regret? And once you know that, avoiding it becomes a lot more specific than follow your dreams. Because if we know exactly where regret comes from, we can work backward from it right now. Multiple studies on end-of-life regret consistently find the same pattern. It's not the failures people regret most. It's the things they never attempted at all. This flips the entire way most people think about risk. We're taught that failure is a thing to avoid, but the data says inaction is the actual danger. Failure barely registers by comparison, and that creates a strange problem, because inaction doesn't feel dangerous in the moment. It feels safe, which means the thing causing the most regret is the thing that feels the least risky while you're doing it. So if we're reverse engineering this properly, the first thing to identify isn't what to do. It's what safe feeling inaction looks like in your own life right now. Pattern 1, the permanent someday. This is a plan that never gets a deadline attached to it, which means it never competes with anything urgent, which means it loses every single time. The urgent always wins against the vague, not because urgent matters more, because urgent has a deadline and someday doesn't. Pattern 2, outsourcing the decision to fear. Most people don't consciously choose the safe path. Fear makes a decision quietly, in the background, and then hands you a rational-sounding excuse afterward. Not the right time is rarely a logistics problem. It's usually fear wearing a logistics costume. Pattern 3, measuring life by comfort instead of growth. Comfort and growth rarely occupy the same moment. So a life optimized purely for comfort is, by definition, a life with very little growth in it. And regret tends to live exactly there, in the years spent protecting comfort instead of building something. So here's how you actually reverse engineer this. Picture yourself at 80, looking back, not vaguely, specifically. What is that version of you wish you'd started at your current age? That answer is not a mystery you have to guess at. You already know it. Most people know exactly what they're avoiding. The reverse engineering isn't about discovering it. It's about admitting it. So the actual exercise is smaller than people expect. Not redesign your whole life. Just name the one someday. Attach an actual date to it. And take the smallest possible action on it this week. Because a someday with a date on it stops being a fantasy and starts being a deadline. And deadlines are the only thing that reliably beats urgent. Regret isn't punishment for failing. It's the cost of never finding out. And the version of you at 80 isn't going to care how safe the last 60 years felt. He's going to care whether you found out. So circle the date. Take the small step this week. That's the whole reverse engineering process. Stay hard. Stay building.